Hi everyone, here I am at my happy spot, Lido Key Beach, where it is a gorgeous morning and still early and not a lot of people here. And I just love this spot. It really is one of my favorite, maybe the most favorite place for me on the planet, with just the gorgeous blue color of the Gulf of Mexico. And you know, people say mean, nasty things about it, and certainly it generates its share of hurricanes, where it did here last year, but you can sure not believe it just by looking at the way the sun and the water have rebuilt things. So I have mentioned that I am recertifying as a personal trainer. I was a personal trainer before COVID and worked at a few gyms, did a lot online, and thought with COVID, you know, nobody's gonna ever want to go to the gym again. So I let my certification lapse, but I have been told otherwise, and certainly I go to enough gyms now, 5 to be exact, and I know that people are coming back in droves. If they've survived COVID and everything else, then they are wanting to maintain their health and understand that by staying fit, you have a good immune system to fight off whatever nature wants to dish out. And it's just, I got asked a lot before I wrote my book, Vegan Fitness for Mortals, to help people individually, and I would do that online through FaceTime, because that was really the only platform before Zoom really took off. So I am now a Zoom master and loving to help people try to achieve their fitness goals, whatever they are. And it was fun I was contacted by the certification company saying, you know, there really is a huge demand for senior personal trainers, especially somebody with your age. You could really command top dollar just by the fact that you have not only survived but thrived in fitness and doing all the running and competing that I'm doing. So there is that. But I do love helping people, whether it's, you know, finding the right shoe or finding the right program that is going to work to figure out what is the best way to get you to achieve your fitness goals. Is it a wedding? Is it a vacation 6 months down the line? And much like my certification as a running coach, it's all about picking a goal and backtracking from that point in time to figure out what's the best way to get you there. And I've been asked over the years, well, Ellen, do you think I could run a marathon next year? And my question to that is, well, how many half marathons have you done this year? How many 5K races have you done? Because racing is quite a different animal, and certainly not everybody wants to do it. Some people just want to be around for the grandkids, and that is a wonderful, perfectly fine goal to have. And I'm just turning around a little bit, walking backwards, because walking and running backwards are actually really good for your coordination, developing and maintaining your hamstrings and quadriceps, and just make sure you don't fall into a turtle hole that somebody accidentally dug. Well, the turtles don't really make the holes, it's the humans that do, and then the turtles fall in the holes. But this is a fabulous place. They have built up the lifeguard stands to sort of mimic Siesta Key, which is just the big popular beach down the way. Lido Key, where I am, is the locals' favorite, and I'm just looking out into that spectacular Gulf. It's so clear today, and I'm coming up on a group of skimmers, and we're getting close to the season where the skimmer birds are here. And you may also know I have my real estate license in Florida, and my very first customer, who to this day I don't think realizes she was my first customer, but I took some videos of these skimmers that are just about ready to take off down there. You can see them. Oh boy. Oh, there they go. I hope you can see that. Wow. Yeah, when people walk by them, then they all take off. And because I'm wearing sunglasses and the screen is so dark, I can't even see if I got my face in frame or what I've got in frame, but I'm hoping, as a former TV reporter, I'm aiming for the best. But the skimmers, when I showed that video, my first real estate customer said, I just want to live near those birds. And I have since had 4 different transactions with her, so that's been cool. But we get a lot of these skimmers who nest here, and eventually the government will put up signs cordoning off a part of the beach where they nest, not in this area, but just a little bit more on shore. So there they are. I just had to stop and show you, because it's really important when you live in places like this. And for me, that's a priority, to be able to live this close to the water and the beach, even if it's, you make sacrifices on what you might be living in if you were further inland or to the north or not in this part of Florida. But yeah, so I want to make sure you can see some of this, because if you're listening to me, you might as well have a lovely background to enjoy as well. So let me know if I can help you and what your needs are. And part of being fit is just being able to relax and enjoy life, and whatever that looks like. It's not always about the money, but it's about the quality of life. And for me, growing up in my family where I was the youngest, I had a lifetime to figure out what I didn't want to happen. And to the extent we can control our genes, and there is much we can do, it is certainly worth the effort. And as I like to say, now working at Fit2Run, the largest running specialty store company in Florida, I have never regretted a penny that I've spent on fitness, never a penny that I've spent on running shoes or walking shoes, because it's really that important. It all helps toward maintaining your health. And as I'm fond of saying, all of it is cheaper than a bypass surgery, no matter who pays for it. You, me, the government. It's not sustainable, and we've got to do a lot to maintain our health. All right, if you have any questions, don't forget to drop them below and like and subscribe, and I am here for you. All right, everyone, gotta run.